All right. How's it going? Today's Saturday, August 8th, 2026. I'm starting the stream a little early today because, well, I wanted to. You know, it's Saturday morning, so, and it's also going to be very low key. Like, it's not going to be my normal where I'm yelling and I'm getting angry at NotSure and I'm banning people because I'm triggered by something. It's not going to be one of those streams. Instead, it's going to be a very calm, very collected, very just chill stream. As a matter of fact, in high school, my nickname used to be the Chill Bro. So that's what it's going to be. I'm going to channel the Chill Bro into today's stream. We're not going to talk about anything heavy. We're not going to talk about any drama. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to write code. That's all we're going to do. That's what we're going to go back to our roots and we're going to write code. I slept in this morning, I got in around 6. I got up around 6 o'clock. It was a little before, it was about 5:45. For whatever reason, I'd been getting up between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. So getting up at like 5:45 was it was sleeping in. And I was going to go on a run this morning, but man, last night we got some Thai food. I mean, you know, I live with a Thai woman. So we went to a Thai restaurant and we got Thai food, and she ordered something new for me. I forget, it was like hong suk, and it was like these clear noodles that I really like. I tried a bite of hers several weeks ago. I guess it was like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, that's delicious. So she ordered it for me, and wow, it tore me up. I ate half of it, just half, and it just destroyed me. And then this morning, I wanted to sleep more, but my stomach woke me up, and it was just, oh my God, it was so bad. It was so bad. Henna is in the chat room. She says thumbs up, and she's here. And then we have Isel Luriz. What languages are commonly used in web development nowadays? It's still JavaScript-based languages, right? Like, I'm going to talk like TypeScript is a very common one, but I would say it's still primarily JavaScript. The question that you probably really want to ask is what frameworks are commonly used today. So I'm not a web developer, so I don't know a ton. I mean, I know a bit. Like, I know the basics. Like, I think React is a common one. I think Angular is another one. I know when I look at resumes for web developers to hire, I see a lot of like people wanting to work in React and TypeScript. So yeah, Isel says frameworks. Yeah, I saw him delete the message, but yeah, it's frameworks. I honestly, that's a good question. To which, let me see. Wait a minute. I want to get in my chat room on Twitch because I am simulcasting on Twitch. Let me see how I could do this. Twitch. All right, Twitch. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute it. Oh, it's already muted. Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm in the chat room for Twitch, and I'm in the chat room for YouTube, so we're good. Ooh, that's a... See, it's like I'm still suffering the consequences of that Thai food. Like, I don't know if it was like rotten, like there was like bad chicken or something, because it was like chicken with like rice noodles, and it was bad, man. It was bad. I thought I had gotten most of it out last night. I took a pill to help me stop going to the bathroom, and then I woke up this morning and just demolished the toilet, like just destroyed it. So I'm like, wow. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we're going to continue working on our project and on this project. It's our project because we're working on it together. So I'm going to put a link. Let me see, Zethon / I'm going to put a link in the chat room for anybody who is interested to see what it is. Let me go ahead and the project we are working on today is here. So it's an open source project. Just really, I'm going to pin this message just to kind of be, just for clarity, it is a command line interface for Reddit. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, there's a million of those already. Yes, now there's 1,000,001. That's why it's called ARCC. ARCC stands for Another Reddit console client. That's what it stands for. Another Reddit console client. And then, like I said, this is a project I started like 10 years ago, and then I kind of abandoned. And if you watch this stream at all, you know I've been doing work. I've been writing a game in C#, and then I kind of want to get away from C#, and kind of wanted to go back to my roots, which are in C++. So I was like, okay, well, we had a poll one night. We had a poll in the stream about what we should work on. I gave a choice of a few C++ projects in my repo, and this was what was chosen: the Reddit console client. Okay, so we were listening to Eric Satai, but oh, wait a minute, what's wrong with this soda? It expires August 17th, so it's coming up. It's coming up. Like the expiration date on this soda is coming up. That's why it tastes off. Just like everything's tasting off. The Thai food last night, now this soda. I don't know what's going on. Will Tyler says, good morning. Good morning, Will Tyler. Good morning, sir. We're working on you haven't been here in a minute, so we're working on a C++ project, Mr. Will Tyler. Okay, and I put a link if you want to take a look at what it is. So I went ahead and I did I was able to like get this to build on Windows, and then I run it in Windows, and then here it is in all its glory. Again, it's a console. It's a console program. Let me go. Can I change the? Let's see. I don't know if I change the font, is it going to change the font for all instantiations of this? So let's see. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to see, and then I'm going to change the font face itself. So let's see. Okay. That's good. That's like slightly too big for me, but that means that you guys can probably see it like okay. So, all right. So I'm already logged in. Let me log out. Oh, you have logged. Okay. So I don't know. The cash sign is the prompt, obviously. And I thought it was going to be red if you were logged out. So let's go ahead and try logging in. So what's going to happen is it's going to load up the browser. And then it's going to ask, like the browser is going to ask for permission. But I've already given this test Reddit account permission. Oh, there is something I need to do off screen. I need to make sure that the Reddit settings of this account will not show naughty content by default. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Okay, so that's good. All right. Easy. Okay, I'm going to use virtual oh my God, I don't know how to spell that. Virtual inheritance. Give me a second. I got to look it up. Give me a minute. Just chill with me for a second, boys. Just chill, okay? We got this. We got this under control. I know Will Tyler's like freaking out, like, oh my God, why isn't it working? But just chill. Just like have a little faith in your boy, okay? I got this. All right, so I know you can't see anything right now. It's because I'm trying to log in. Okay, easy. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I did remember the password, which is good. Okay, and then one more thing, and then I'll share the screen again. I just want to see what the email address is for this account, because I have multiple Reddit accounts. Like, I mean, like a lot of people do. I was going to say like most of us, but who knows? Okay, so okay, all right. The email is under Mr. Joe Kumia. Got it. All right. Easy. Okay, so let me go ahead. Let me close this, and then let me share my. Oh wait, I didn't do the one thing that I wanted to do, which was make sure that naughty content does not get shown by default. So how do I do that? Profile. It's on preferences. Okay, display content. Show mature content, and that is turned off. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, blur. Okay, no, we're not blurring. Show recommendations in home feed. No, I don't want recommendations. Okay, so according to my Reddit settings, we should not see any naughty content, which is what we want, right? I mean, like if you want to see naughty content, you go do that on your own time, away from my stream. I don't want to be a part of it, right? I mean, sometimes we all, none of us is so pure that we've never purposely sought out naughty content. Like, it happens. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to show you the login experience. So I think we've hit a bug, boys. Okay, yeah, we've hit a bug. Okay, so what we can do, let me load up this console client. Actually, no, let me load up the Explorer. So what this does is it will set, it'll set like your settings and your login information. Like you have like a login token. It'll set that in a couple of files, and I'm trying to remember where those files are. Okay, I want to go to utils. Right, so like down, if I scroll towards the bottom, like you have a default history file, the session, which is like, again, the login token, and then your configuration. So this is the one we want, arc.session or .arc session. And I don't know if it's in the home folder on Windows, but look, that's the first place I'm going to look. And then I'm going to look for, and then I'm going to look at like the specialized, like, whatever it's called on Windows, like like local, like there's like it's a whole path. But let me go ahead and do this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change. Look, can I do that? Can I push? Well, it does work. Okay. Let me just change to the home folder. And then, okay, so right here, so like if I do like cat .arc config, right? If I just look at it, it's just a JSON configuration file. The session I'm not going to show you, but let me look at it offline really quick. Here. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, so it looks like a valid token. So I don't understand why when I log out, I don't understand why it's not working. But let's try something really quick. I want to move. Oh, wait. No. Can I do this? Can I do explore? Is it open? All right. I don't remember what the command is in Windows. Okay. Can I do that? That's weird. Okay. Let's try something. I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, it's right here. So not that. I'm just going to rename this because I don't want to lose it necessarily. But I'm going to rename it to a .old file. Yes, I want to change the extension. Okay, so now as far as the program is concerned, we don't have a session file, so we should be logged out. And I am happy to see that it kept the font and all the settings for the console itself. Okay, so you can see it has that red $sign, so we know we're logged out. All right, so now if we log in, let me. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that this browser is the last one that I've interacted with, because that's the one that will pop to the foreground. So like I can show you. So like if I go back and now I hit login. So here it is. It's just asking me like, okay, this program wants permission. Will you give it permission? And then I'll say allow, and then access granted. Okay. And then you can see here, login successful. Yay. Okay. So we're logged in at this point. And then you can do ls to show. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you can do ls to show like the home page, but let's try something like the reddit.com front page. That's the word I'm looking for. Oof! I thought that was naughty content for a minute. I'm like, ah. Okay, so you can see like if I do almost calling podcaster number 1, yeah, right here, podcaster Pac-Man. So obviously, it's going to change a little bit because I believe this is ordered by like how popular the thread is. So it's going to change by the second because Reddit is such a big site. So But you can see that these are like on here, like what's in on the left-hand side, you can see it on the right-hand side. So like Antonio Williams sighting DY, like, is that on here? Like, I mean, we don't have to check, but let's see. Antonio Williams site. Oh, okay. So this, where did it go? Right here. So this is another bug. This is like some Unicode that, what you can see, it's really an emoji. So that, like, there's lots of work to do here. But I think what I want to do is, like, this is a good experience that I haven't really used this for God knows how long, right? Like several years. So just the fact that, like, I am, like, this is a good user experience to how a new user might use it. So this is a good experience in that way, where I'm like getting I'm understanding what it's like for somebody to come into the project, blind. Will Tyler says, Claude says you broke guest mode with your commit back in June 2024 and guest session will never work. Well, I don't think I ever supported a guest session. I don't think I ever purposely did that. So, Will Tyler, I have a story for you. Oh, what I recommend is you go back, you're a member, and this is an AI story, and this is one of the pitfalls about using AI. And it's after this. Let me find the link for you. I'm gonna grab the link, and I want you to go listen to this at your leisure, because it demonstrates the, not the absurdity of AI, but the pitfalls is probably the best way to put it. Let me see. I'm gonna find. Okay, so yesterday was Friday. And then, okay. It's its own stream.
You can send somebody a file.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna send this to you, Will Tyler. And then, like I said, listen to it at your leisure. It's a little long. It's for you, but you know how I am. I'm long-winded, so I talk a lot. Something that's going to take 5 minutes, I will spend 30 minutes on it. So anyway, so it's a members only. So anybody who wants to listen, go ahead and join just for the low price of $1.99 a month. I think that's how much it costs to join my channel. Let me see. How much does it cost to join the channel? Let's take a look. Join. Oh, it's even cheaper than that. For the low price of $1 a month, less than a cup of coffee, you can help support me. So go ahead and join. Will Tyler says, the biggest pitfall of AI is that I ran out of Claude usage last night and it doesn't reset until tomorrow evening. Okay. Anyway, so I recommend, but go listen to that. Listen to that link when you get a chance. It's infuriating. It's a little infuriating, but then it's also a little, you'll see. Anyway, okay. So the question becomes, now that I'm using this kind of like as a new user, what am I expecting? So I think what you can do, I mean, I wrote this. I should know what you'd be able to do. I'm trying to think of, okay. So instead of a CD, there is a go. So I can go to a subreddit. I'm trying to think of a subreddit that's family friendly. Let's just go to news. Okay. And so you can see, you can see that I'm in /r news. Whoops. You can see that I'm in /r news, r/news. So I think one thing I want to do is, it wasn't self-evident that I was in the root folder of Reddit. So there should be some type of notification, like there should be something. I don't know what though. That's the problem. There should be some indication that like you're in the root folder of, and what I mean by root folder again is like the front page. So maybe I need to say that there should be some indication that you are in the front page. So Will Tyler says, fishing /r fishing. So let's see, go fishing. So yeah, so then it's going to print, and then I think what you can do is you can do like one. Nope. How does this work? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I know I can navigate pages. Okay. So by pressing N for, or I probably can just type next as well. Yeah. So it just goes to the next page, like the next set of comments. So I can also, let me see. I'm just trying to remember, like, again, I wrote this 10 years ago, so I'm just trying to remember, like, how it works. View a listed items link or comment. Link, items link. Okay, so, like, I could do view 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm glad that worked out. Like, that could have been bad. Okay, so I can do, so what this did was I can do 2. When I do a list, ls, so I'm assuming, I am going on a lot of faith here and assuming that the fishing subreddit is family friendly. So I could do view 5 and it should load this 70-pound bowfin took me for a ride. I don't know if that's I don't think it's the same. Okay, so view 5. Okay, so then it just loads the thing up in a browser. Okay, so now, there is a way to like look at the like to look at the thread itself. And that I'm trying to remember how to do that. I know I spent a lot of time, and I often do this. Like, I like building systems. So I've spent a lot of time on the history. I spent a lot of time on the settings, like just implementing that stuff. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the root folder. How can we get the root folder? What should we display for the root folder? And again, for the front page, I'm going to leave this up to Will Tyler. So again, we see this. We're logged in again. We see this. How can we indicate to the user that we're in the root folder? What if it was just a $/, right? Like, what if, let me load this up. Whoa, not that big. That's what she said. Anyway, okay, so what if it's just that? Oof. And then that would be the front page. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it, and then this will help us kind of like get reacquainted with the code again. First time, Enon Pay says vertical stream is interesting. It's all I could do. It's like all I could do. Because I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and I'm using Streamlabs, and I don't want to pay the insane monthly rate for Streamlabs to allow me to do portrait mode, or not portrait, landscape in like 2 streams at once. So I had to choose. YouTube is my like, I like YouTube. So Twitch is just kind of there just because everybody streams on Twitch. And I was like, why not? AI viewers stream bot.com. Okay, I don't know what that is. Cheryl says, hey. Will Tyler says, seems like putting it in the command kind of like a path in a Linux terminal prompt. Well, that's exactly it. That's exactly what I was going for, was like a path. And like, honestly, like I'm tempted to, let me run it again. I'm tempted to like, where it says go, like go fishing. I'm tempted to support CD, like, CD fishing, even though it doesn't make sense, but like muscle memory is just kind of like, So let's try that really quick. Go. I'm assuming I have something like a string somewhere. It's not going to be a switch. Really? Okay, let's just look for go. Wait, what? Oh, Lord. Oh, my stars and garters. It's searching .cs files. Oh, my stars and garters. Okay. .cpp and then .h. If I just, okay, that I'm going to limit it to that. Okay, there we go. All right. You could alias it. That's what I'm essentially thinking of, right? Really? Match whole word. No, that's not it. Okay, so here's the function go. That's the actual function, but where is it invoked? So what we can do now is we can do this. We can call it go-to. And the reason I want the compiler to help us, right? So I'm going to find go in here. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Oh, CD should work. Okay, so let me go back and undo my change. Okay. No, stop. Okay, so here's where I'm defining the commands. Okay, so you can have a CSV of the aliases or whatever you want to call it. So it's go or G or CD. So let me see. Will Tyler says going to have to go soon. Lame. You always go soon. Need coffee before I head to the sauna. What, are you finished? What is wrong with you? And we'll watch your AI stream a bit later. Save to my play. Watch it. It's a good story. It's a good story with a bittersweet, I would say a happy ending, but I don't want to say a happy ending. Not that type of happy ending. But I do want to say it like it has a happy ending, but I don't want to take joy in someone else's, I don't want to say misery, but in someone else's bad luck. I'll put it like that. I don't want to take joy in someone else's bad luck, but sometimes the person deserves it, right? But even when the person deserves it, I'm still like, I really shouldn't take joy in their bad luck. But then when you're like, well, they kind of had it coming. So it's a very sticky situation. It's a very tricky situation. That's Tony Soprano. Let me see if I can find it. It's a very tricky situation. Ugh. No. Just give me fucking YouTube. Sopranos. It's a very tricky situation. Very tricky. Tricky situation. A very difficult situation.
Okay, I get it. You do so you take a hyperbolic example, but the Tony Soprano thing, that really is the quintessential example because
that's not it.
No, I don't want to talk about that situation ever again with anybody. You understand me?
No, I want to hear him say it's a very difficult situation. I don't know why I can't find this. I feel like he said it all the time, but like for whatever reason I can't find it. Let's find some different music. I mean, I like Eric Satie. Eric Satie is a very interesting man. I don't know how much any of you know about Eric Satie's life. So Eric Satie was a musician. He was mostly a pianoist, but he wasn't a piano. So, but he was kind of a recluse. And I think the story goes that like he fell in love with like one woman like in his 20s and she broke his heart and he like just basically just never recovered from that and then died in his 50s. He was a heavy drinker. I think he also used, he used tincture, what is it? Tincture laudanum or laudanum? It's like, but basically it's heroin essentially. But this is in the late 1800s where it was legal. But wait a minute. I just want to make sure I'm not making that up. But I do know that when he died, they found his apartment. I believe he lived in Paris, and then he died, or outside of Paris. And they go into his apartment to kind of like take all of his stuff and like, because he's dead, right? So they got to collect his things. I don't think he had any children, so it was like his brother or something. But in his apartment, they found multiple unpublished pieces of work, meaning like piano pieces or I guess other instruments. But the part that really interests me is that in his apartment when he died, they found multiple grand pianos stacked on top of each other. So, but I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm not making the part about the tincture of laudanum. Okay, so the timeline does work out. He was born in 1866, died in 1925. So 25. What is that? 34, 25, 59 years old when he died. And I think like stuff like basically over-the-counter opium was outlawed like right around 1900, I believe. It was the late 1800s. I don't think it was legal into the 1900s, but let's look. I'm pretty sure he was an alcoholic, though. I'm pretty sure like he basically drank himself to death. Will Tyler, what is Will Tyler over here saying? Where did it go? Going to have to go. Okay, I read that. Is it bad luck if you use AI poorly or bad SDLC practices? I would say you just aren't experienced if you use AI poorly. And if you're using AI poorly, you definitely should not be demanding $350,000 a year. But I will let Will Tyler listen to the story. I will let Will Tyler listen. Okay. It's not one of my best storytelling episodes. So forgive me on that. But it's a good story. So I think it's a good story. The way it's told might not be the best, but the story itself is pretty good. Where did he? Oh, I just want to look at his death. Last year's. Yeah, throughout his adult life, Satai was a heavy drinker. In 1925, his health collapsed. He was taken to a hospital in Paris, diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver. He died at 8 p.m. July 1st at the age of 59. He was buried at cemetery. But I want to tincture. Okay, so there's no. I want to look. Well, I think it's called tincture of laudanum. Tincture of laudanum. And I want to know when it was outlawed. Okay, so according to AI, yes, a tincture of laudanum, also known as deodorized opium tincture, is a liquid solution powdered opium dissolved in alcohol. And there was a point in American history where you could just go down to your corner store. You're just your regular quarter pharmacy, and I don't even know if you had to go to the counter, but you at most you had to go to the counter and ask the pharmacist for some tincture of laudanum. And you know what else you could do? There was a time where you could go and ask for tincture of laudanum syringes because you shot it up like heroin. I'm pretty sure that's how you did it. No, you could drink it. No, you would drink it, but you could also shoot it up. But anyway, but you could ask for a vial of tincture of laudanum and a little cocaine, just like some cocaine as well. Like it was crazy. Like, okay. But of course they didn't know, right? Like these things, like they didn't know that these things were highly addictive. I think there was probably a period where they did know it was highly addictive, but they were making so much money that, man, they didn't care. Will Tyler's over there talking to himself still. He's defending AI to the death. The point is, should you feel bad for someone's bad luck if it's self-inflicted from doing a bad job? Just listen to the story, because it's even worse than that. It's even worse than that. No, Will Tyler, your company should thank its lucky stars that it is fortunate enough to employ one of the top 1% of ChatGPT users in the world. I don't know how somebody comes to that conclusion. I guess there's a leaderboard, like on Halo, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, wait, when tincture outlawed? Okay, so it was restricted in 1914. So in 1910, You could go and just buy tincture of laudanum. Wow. Miss Henna says, sounds like fun. It probably was fun. Okay. When was cocaine outlawed in the U.S.? It was by a series of laws. So required patent medicines to list cocaine contents on product. So in 1906, you had to list cocaine because remember, Coca-Cola literally had cocaine in it back in the 1800s. Okay, then the narcotic. Okay, so cocaine and tincture of laudanum basically became controlled substances in 1914. So in 1910, you could go buy tincture of laudanum, some syringes, and some cocaine. Man, those must have been the days. They really weren't because everybody was poor. I mean, everybody's dirt poor back then. Just think about it. Like, just think about how, like, you take a hot shower, but 100 years ago, that was a luxury. Now it's like everybody does it. I remember like seeing something that like, it was like some reel or something where it was like, you know, the poorest person in the United States today lives better than a king lived 100 years ago. So it's interesting to think about. We definitely are more privileged. Now, I know if Lisa was here, she would take issue with that because she's a raging liberal who is just like, no, we're not privileged. We're oppressed. That's just your straight white male privilege speaking. No. And she would rage. That's what they do. What is this? Okay. Wait a minute. Somebody's texting me. Let me read this. I'm happy for... Okay, let me pay attention over here. No, it's not the normal reason I would pay attention over here. It's a different reason that I would pay attention over here. But let me entertain yourselves for a second. Apart from... Okay, sometimes I don't... Okay, I'm almost done. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So this person is just going on a diatribe. Is that actually a word? And am I using it correctly? Diatribe. A bitter, angry, and severe speech in piece of writing that strongly criticizes a person, action, or idea. Okay, so it doesn't actually fit here. Tirade. What is this word? Or this word? A fulmination? All right, boys, we might be learning a new word today. A fulmination is a noun that means a violent verbal denunciation or a sudden loud explosion. No, okay, so fulmination is not what I'm looking for. Like Harambe, like that's the word it looks like. You remember that ape, the Harambe ape, is a long, loud, forceful speech often meant to scold, criticize. How do you actually pronounce it?
Harangue.
A harangue. A harangue. I'm gonna go with Harambe because I like Harambe. All right, no, it's not a Harambe though. Okay, I lost it. Yeah. I'm just gonna send a sad face. Let me see something. For whatever reason, so with this song, this is probably my favorite Eric Satie song. I picture this is how I picture the song, right? This is how I picture it being written, where Eric Satie, he goes to some bar, right? It could be an opium den now that I think about it. It could be an opium den, but no, let's just say it's just a regular bar, right? Because he was a heavy drinker. And he's in the bar until like 1 or 2:30 in the, like, let's say 1:30 in the morning, right? We don't want to get too crazy, but he's in the bar at 1:30. You know what? I'm going to stop that because it goes to a dark place. And actually, what's happening over here is also a dark place. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get back to business. Let's try to get back on track. Will Tyler's not going to be here much more. I still have Henna to entertain, so let's try to stay on track. How are you doing, Henna? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. 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 Okay. So, she's hungover. You're like, how much did you know, like, I wish Justin was here. That boy. So I spoke to Justin yesterday, and like, I spoke to him again. I spoke to him twice yesterday, and in the evening, I said, can I mention this on my stream? Can I talk about this on my stream? And he's just like, yeah, man, that's cool. I don't care. So everything I'm about to say, I have Justin's permission to talk about. So it's not like I'm talking about him behind his back. And then also I was asked today to like not talk about certain things. So I'm not going to talk about those things. Hopefully it's okay to talk about not being able to talk about those things, but that is kind of like talking about those things. So I don't know, that remains to be seen, but I am going to talk about Justin. He texts, like, there are certain people, you ever like know these people that they'll text you and you know they're drunk just from the text, just like the word choice, and because you know them, but you know they're drunk. Like, you just know they might not be drunk, but you know they've been drinking. And then they get really offended when you're like, well, why do you think that? Like, why do you say that? And it's like, because I fucking know you. Like, that's another thing that drives me up. There's certain people that, like, no matter how well you know them, they're insistent that you don't know me. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know me. And it's like, I've known you for 8 years, which, okay, 8 years it's not that long, but it's also not that short. Like 8 years, I'm going to look at something really quick. Let's see. It would be 8 divided by 51. So that is 15% of my life that I've known this person. And, you know, like, or the person I'm talking about, like, well, the one example I'm thinking of, actually, so I've known them for almost a quarter of their life. And so they're just like, well, you don't know me. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, yes, I do know you. I know when you're drunk. Like, anyway, so let's circle back to Justin, okay? I met Justin in 2017, so that's almost 10 years. So, and then Justin, I believe, is 43. We'll go with 43, which means I've known him for about 20% of his life. Anyway, so he's texting yesterday, and I'm just like, Justin, have you been drinking? And then he just deflects, and he starts talking about how scared I am to talk about me. Where, like, I'm the one, literally, I ask him, like, Justin, have you been drinking? Let me pull up I'm not going to show the text on the stream, but I'll pull it up because it's such a classic example of deflection. Let me see if I can find it. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong chat room. Excuse me. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Okay. So he texts, and he texts out of nowhere at 10:30 on a Friday, and he's like, I believe, this is out of nowhere. There's no conversation going on. This is out of nowhere. I believe we need better role models for each other. Live, learn, evolve. See where life takes you. That's another thing. Like, there are certain people that are just insufferable when they're drunk because they think that they're so deep and intellectual and philosophical. Just like, yeah, man, like, we need, like, it's like, but it's like a stoner, right? When a stoner, because stoners do the same exact thing. Well, he does this when he gets drunk, where he just gets philosophical and just be like, Why are you scared to talk about yourself, man? Like, you're always hiding behind your demons. Like, just to open up and be truthful and it's just like, dude, you're fucking drunk. Shut up. You're drunk. So I can tell right away that he's drunk from this conversation. Like, just the opening, because he sends those messages out of nowhere. And so I say something. Let me see. What is this? Oh, I talk about I literally just said, I hope to see you in the chat room later on, Jaybird. I call him Jaybird sometimes. And then I say, have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? And then this is his response to have you been drinking? You're going to die. You're going to age and die one day. You look good for your age, but have you accepted the idea of dying, or is that too scary? You've been through a lot in ways people can't understand. And it just goes on. And it's like, dude, I literally just asked you if you've been drinking. And so I have my answer at that point. It's 10:30 on a Saturday, and he's already drunk to the point of where he's being philosophical. And I'm like, this is not good, dude. This is not good. Just because you're like a multimillionaire it doesn't mean that it's okay for you health-wise to be getting drunk in the morning on a Friday. Like, it boggles the mind. It boggles the mind. All right, enough gossip about other people. Unless you guys want some more gossip. I can give you more gossip if you want. I've got lots of gossip. All right, let's see. Because, one of my favorite things is just talking about other people. As a matter of fact, in high school, my nickname was the Gossip Kid. So, okay. What are we doing? So let's just go ahead and add a slash. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's look here. No. That's definitely not going to give me anything. Here. I don't know where the prompt is. I don't remember this code at all. Let's just look in here for a $sign. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, print prompt. Okay, so I think what we want to do is we want to have location. It's a function, location. So this should be easy, right? Okay, so first, this is in Reddit session.h. So we should be able to just refactor. Isn't there a refactor? I want to be really lazy and just use the tools to move the function implementation into the CPP file. But apparently, it's not going to let me. Go to P, rename. All right, I'll do it manually. Where is set? Oh, wait, no. Do get request. I'll put it near there. Okay. Why can't I fold the code? Huh. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's like there's a delay on the keyboard. It's really messing with my head. I don't know if I need the const there, but we're gonna keep it. Okay. Let's just make sure this compiles. Yes, I want to stop debugging. I want to compile. There's a few viewers in the chat. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Why don't you drop a note in the chat room and let us know where you're at? I know Henna's in Finland. I assume she's in Finland. That's where she lives. I assume she's still there. But for all I know, she could be in Madagascar right now. She says she's hungover, which means she was drinking last night, which means she could be, who knows where she's at? She might not even know she's in Madagascar, because she might be listening from a bed on her cell phone and just sitting there listening under the blankets. And then she's going to eventually get up and be like, fuck, I'm in Madagascar. So let us know where you're at. If you're in Madagascar, let me know. Okay, so that did compile, which I expected it to do. What I'm assuming, let's do this. Let's just run and get a breakpoint. Okay, why is it taking so long? Okay, so location should be empty. Okay. Apparently, I can't get the... Oh, it exited. Exited it. Okay, wait. What's going on here? Let me do this. Let me run. Okay. Clear should be implemented. Nope. CLS? Nope. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to set a breakpoint. And then I'm going to do this. Okay, that did not hit. Okay, that did hit the breakpoint. Okay, I just want to look at this. Really? 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 Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, let's just carry on. Okay, let's go into fishing. Okay, now I'm going to set a breakpoint. I just want to see if now it changes. It still says error reading characters and strings. Everything else works except for that. That's weird. It is indeed just a string. Okay, so we're just going to, I mean, I don't really, I can just do this like, if location dot empty. Okay, so the AI knows what I want. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so but I just want to do, since this is very simple, we're just going to keep it nice and tidy. Oh my fucking God. Why can I not type? Okay, perfect. Okay. This should work. Let's see. We're slowly working our way into the code. We're slowly relearning the code. Again, I haven't looked at this project in probably 3, 4, 5 years. So I was trying to get it to build on my Mac last night. I was struggling, but I'm going to work on that later today. Okay. Okay, so you can see it shows the slash. I don't know how much more useful that is, but it is what it is. Now, if we go into fishing, and then it shows /r/fishing. Okay, perfect. I think that's good. All right, while we're here, what other things should we look at? So we got like the about. Ooh, I like this. I like that I actually print out, or that there's a way to actually see the fold, like see where the files are. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, what do we want to do? And then we can look at the settings. I was kind of proud of the setting implementation. I don't know why, but I don't know. I think it looks nice. So I could do set. Okay, so yeah, so you can do like list top, I think, and then list. Will it tell me? Okay, yes. So I could do list new, list rising. I can do all these options, right? And then, but when I just do list. When I do plain old list showing 5 hot items. So there's a default, there's a setting that controls is it when you do list without an argument, is it going to list the hot, the rising, the like what is it going to list? And so that's what that one setting is. If I go back up here, yeah. Oh Oh yeah, I can change the. I can. Oh yeah. All right, can I do this? No. So it's ignoring things. Okay, but can I do this? List top 10. Okay, so I can't pass it another argument. Like I want to be able to do like list. What would that be even be called? Oh my stars and garters. Why is this not okay? All right, let's see. Reddit /r/computers. All right. Oh, I have new messages. That's good. Who's top? The problem is that like I'm having an overload, right? Like I'm having like work overload. Like what is it I want to do? Like what is it I want to implement next? That's where like if people in the chat room were actually chatty at all, they could help me decide, but nobody's helping me decide. What is this? Racista. So you're a Latino racist, but racista says, yo, what's up? Have you guys, you know what? Like I was talking to this, like a while back when I was taught, like when I was with my millennial Gen Z ex, and I was like, do you know that commercial? What's up? And she's like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I assume that most people in this chat are probably like 30 or under, which means you don't know it either. So I'm going to play it for you. Let me see. What's up? Commercial 1999. Yeah, that might be it. Yes, this is it. But it's better as the cartoon. But we'll look at it this. Is it Avengers? Yes, this is it. All right, let's make it bigger. All right. It's hilarious. Turning the volume up a little.
So what's up, B?
Watching the game, having a bud.
True.
What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. Hello?
What's that?
What's up? Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Hey. Yo.
What's up?
What's that?
Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B?
Watching the game, having a bud.
True.
What a great commercial. What a great commercial. There's one other commercial. No, stop. What is it? Push it commercial. Mobile phones. 90s. This is another great commercial. Nope. What is that song? Push it real good. Push it. Who sings that song? Push it real good. Song. Salt and pepper. Okay. So 90s. So 90s. I'm showing my age. Salt and pepper. All right. Salt and pepper. Push it. Commercial. Early 2000s. All right, let me see. Ah, God damn it. Office. Here it is. All right, ready? Oh, next tell. Ready?
What's going on? We don't know how many converters we have in stock. We don't know where our trucks are. No one knows where Mackler is.
6,000 converters? Trucks are at I-4, exit 9. Mackler, where are you?
In the airport.
Love that commercial. Oh God. Anyway, okay. Let me put the volume back to like an acceptable level and play the music again. And then one thing, I'm gonna go soon. I'm gonna go in a minute. This was a short stream. I might stream later on, but one thing that I've been doing on the stream is taking my blood pressure. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my blood pressure on the stream so that you guys can participate in my health. I was going to go on a run, but then I opted out of the run just because of my stomach. But now I'm kind of regretting that. I guess I could go now. Okay. Racist says that was funny. Thank you. Okay, I can't talk. I'm taking my blood pressure. I got to stop talking now. You're not supposed to talk when measuring your blood pressure. Just need to relax. What the hell? It didn't... Wait, is it still working? Okay. Okay, I'm going to take it again because that reading just feels off. I'm going to take it again. It's blood pressure time. Okay, I mean, it's kind of the same. Okay, wow, that is weird. Okay, so I've taken my blood pressure twice. The first time it was 110/63, and then the second time it was 116/65. So it's actually very good. That's why I'm confused. Tell me about a blood pressure of let's see, the middle of 110 and 116, 6.5, so it's going to be, let's just do 113.5. No, let's just do 113 over 64. All right, I'm kind of taking like the average of both of them. Is considered completely normal and healthy for adults. I don't know, man. It feels wrong because it's normally like really high, but you know, maybe it was all the pooping I did this morning. It could have been. I don't know. I don't think it was, but it could have been all the pooping. Okay. What are we gonna work on? Let's see. This is this. Let me look at something really quick. So, if I pull up source tree, I had started working on adding cursors, PD curses support, which is basically just like a GUI in the terminal window. You know, basically, I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't think of one offhand. If I go to Ubuntu. Okay. Actually, you know what a good example is? Yeah, VI is a perfect example. But, oh, Jesus. Of course, you know. All right. Insert. But basically, like this curses is a library for basically being able to navigate the terminal as though it's a GUI. And it has support for like boxes and like windows and stuff like that. And then I was like, well, I could add support for that. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this program. All I know is that I'm going to end the stream now because I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some breakfast. I might go on a run. I'm a little concerned about how low my blood pressure is, but, you know, what are you going to do? And then I also got to do the background check on NotSure. I'm going to write that down. NotSure background check. And then I've got to do the lease online. So I got to get that all set up. I'm going to do that today. I have to accomplish that. All right, fellas, I might be back later. I might not. If I'm not back over the weekend, I will definitely be back Monday at 4 p.m. Love you. Bye.